Telling jokes feels as if it should be a great activity to include in a language classroom, but in my experience it can often backfire, particularly with lower level learners. If you have to explain something too much, it really ceases to be funny. But the little picture story I'm going to show you is a fantastic activity that works really well and has always made my elementary students smile. Hi, I'm Jo Gakonga, and if this is the first time we're meeting, I'm an English teacher, I'm a CELTA tutor, an assessor, and I have a website at elttraining.com where I make video-based material to support you whether you're just starting out on your CELTA journey or whether you're a bit further down the road in the classroom and you're looking for some new ideas. The story I'm going to show you is one that I first used in 1989. Yes, I really am that old. In my very first teaching job, and it comes from this book, Picture Stories for Beginning Communication. There's a link for it just down below if you're interested. This one is my favourite, but the book has lots of other stories in picture form with simple language that are great at low levels. They've all got a bit of a twist in the end of them that elicits a bit of a grin, or at least a bit of a rueful smile. So here's the story. A country woman goes to the city for the first time. She sees many cars, lights, tall buildings. She walks into a big office building and looks around. She sees an old man with grey hair standing next to two doors. The doors open and the man walks in. Over the doors were some lights. The lights change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then back again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then the doors open and a young, handsome man with dark hair walks out. "My goodness," the country woman says, "that's fantastic. I'm going to bring my husband here tomorrow." You can see that the language is straightforward and the pictures support it. There are all kinds of ways to use this little activity, but this is what I do, so feel free to adapt it as you wish. Show the pictures to the learners in a random order and ask them to label everything that they can see in the pictures. Woman, bus, tall buildings, lift, lights, old man, etc. This will allow you to help them with the vocabulary that they're going to need, but it also gives them some time to look at the pictures and see what's going on. Now, tell the story and ask them to order the pictures as you do. Note that the text is written in the present simple. It's a joke and that's standard joke form. But if you think that it would be less confusing, more normalising, to use the past simple, then of course you could. When they've ordered the pictures, tell the story a second time and ask them to retell it to each other in pairs. You could do this in breakout rooms if you're online. The pictures and the vocabulary that you gave them at first will help to support them. And I think there's a real sense of achievement in being able to tell a joke, even if it's a slightly feeble one, in a language you don't know well. There are lots of other activities you could do to follow up on this and get more out of it. Here are a few ideas. Ask them to write questions about the text for each other. Where did the country woman go? What did she see? Then give their questions to a partner to answer. Again, you could do this in the present simple or the simple past. Use it as a Dictogloss and get them to work in pairs to write the story down. The pictures will help and you can give them the original afterwards to see how close they were. If you want some more information about Dictogloss, I've got a nice short course on my site that will tell you all about it. The link's below. You could also use it as pronunciation practice, so you could work on connected speech issues and sentence stress, as well as individual sounds. Go through it with them, helping them to see where the weak forms, the linking sounds, the stressed words are. Drilling here is good. and get them to retell the story again to each other, this time focusing on those aspects. You could also use a shadow reading technique with this. I've made a video about that too, and you can find the link for that underneath as well. Finally, a nice homework task is to ask them to find somebody that they know who knows a bit of English and tell them the joke. I hope that you get as much fun out of this rather silly little story as I have over the years. Let me know how you get on in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.